So there's something that I don't really like about people who how can I say they have a bad day, I guess, and they take out their bad day on others, and I think that's really fucking annoying. Basically, what I'm getting at is that there's no excuse for being an asshole. You know, you just suck at being nice, really. You can't be like, oh well, I had a bad day, or whatever. Like, nah, man, I have a bad day every day, and I still treat people with respect. So I just hate it. People just make excuses for being an asshole, and being an asshole, by the way, it's not a personality trait. Like being an asshole, it's not quirky. It doesn't make you interesting. It just makes you an asshole. You suck at being nice. I don't get it. Why do people do that? It just makes no sense to me. And another thing I've been seeing is that people will like excuse bad or otherworldly behavior with like mental illnesses or conditions or whatever. What made me think about this was this one guy named M Evans or whatever on Twitter. He's like some weird guy who has an unhealthy obsession with a fictitious character from Xenoblade. And look, I don't know anything about the guy, so I kind of don't care what comes out of my mouth for the next couple of minutes. So if you're like a big, weird Pyra guy fanboy, I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. But I saw today that he people were sharing around something he said that was really weird. He said something like, I don't know, something along the lines of probably something comes to anime girl XD on his private account, or not private, his public fucking account. I don't know, something probably like, I think it was like comes everywhere, I think, or something about like I don't know. It was something stupid. Okay, it was something fucking stupid and retarded and XD horny, and he's been getting flamed for it. And I see some people be like, "Wow, guys, you're dunking on a man with autism," and it's like there's no correlation. There's no correlation there. You suck at doing correlation in math, I bet, because there's no correlation with that. I know plenty of autistic people, and they don't say dumb shit like that. They're normal fucking people. They act like they're like a normal person. But in today's age, and what is normal really? So, in like, I got nothing against people who are autistic. I'm not ableist or whatever that word is. I don't know. I learn a new word every day on that site. It's like, oh, I think it's ableist actually. I'm kind of stupid. And I guess, okay, yeah, right, that makes sense. Yeah, because ableist, racist, able. Okay, for the longest time I thought it was ableist. I thought that's a really fucking stupid word. I'm telling you, you can write a whole fictitious universe about like Twitter lingo. You can make no, not even about Twitter lingo, just Twitter in general, because you have your own fucking language. Ableist, I mean ableist, oomphy. What the fuck is oomph? Like, people say one of my oomphs, and I'm pretty sure oomph means one of my followers. So you're basically saying one of my followers. Because you say one of my oomphs. Whatever. I'm getting off topic. So basically, you can't. I just think you can't excuse shit like that. It's not. Well, he's autistic. He can't help it. Yes, he can. He can definitely help it. Because I know people who are autistic, and they're just as normal as you and me. So I don't think autism can excuse him in this situation. Do I really care that funny man says something stupid? No, I don't give a shit. I say dumb shit on the internet every goddamn day. But some people, you know, they're like, okay, that's fucking dumb. I'm gonna say it's dumb, and they get shit on for it because like, he's an autistic man. No, like, no, that makes no sense. There's just no correlation with that. You can't do that. It's not allowed. What are you thinking? And this goes back to my previous topic of having a bad day. People always be like, I'm sorry for being a dick, I was having a bad day. And it's like, no, man, you can't excuse being an asshole. You just suck at being nice to people. You can't excuse it. You can't. You cannot excuse being an asshole. You're just an asshole. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. You are mean. You know? Just don't do that. You can't just rely on mental illnesses and bad days to excuse stupid behavior. You know? I think that ableist for assuming he said all this dumb shit because he was autistic. Man, you're just as bad as the people you're accusing. You stupid bitch. you know, I may seem like I'm breaking my own rule by being an asshole, but I think it's okay to be an asshole to assholes. Maybe most of the time. Maybe I don't know. You see, I'm not a moral man. I don't. I'm not the police. I can't decide what's moral and what's not. I'm kind of just playing by my own rules. If I think something's dumb, I'm gonna call it dumb. And all this shit about but you can't get mad at him for being an asshole because he had a bad day. You know, like that. Okay, sure, you had a pretty shitty day, but you can still be nice to people. Like if you're just mean to people because you had a bad day, you aren't being mean because you had a bad day. You're using your bad day as an excuse to just be an asshole because you suck at being nice and because you're a bad person. I think that's what I think. That's my, I guess, my diagnosis, my analysis results is that there is no excuse for being an asshole. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. There's there's nothing you can blame it on. You can't blame it on your mental illness that no one knows about and you probably self-diagnose yourself with, and you can't excuse people for being an idiot and saying dumb shit and cringe shit and XD horny shit or whatever dumb shit on a mental illness or a mental state or whatever because that's ableist. You can't say that. That's ableist. You know, shit, man. You barking up the wrong tree. It's like friendly fire. You assume that because he said that because he's autistic. That's friendly fire. Might as well just switch teams and call him a retard. I don't fucking know. I don't think I'll ever understand. You know, I'm trying to keep up. I'm one guy. You know, and you can't expect me to know everything because I'm just one guy. I try to treat everyone fairly and you know with good intentions. So if I fuck up with something, you're just gonna have to let me catch up for a bit or whatever. I think I said this last time. You know, it's just hard sometimes with all this new shit going on. Let me tell you, when I was let's say when I was like 14, I wasn't doing this shit. Fucking making up all this Twitter lingo and all these other confusing things. I talk about Twitter a lot on here. I mean, it's only the second time, but it's just where you see everything. It's just what happens, I guess, when you go too deep into it. But moral of the story of this one, at least, is that you can't excuse being an asshole or having otherworldly behavior on your mental illness or on how bad your day was. I have a bad day every day, and I still treat my friends and other people with dignity and respect. And so should you. And I guess that's all I got. Another day, another fucking topic I gotta force myself to talk about. So, fuck it, whatever, man. You don't feel bad if you fuck up on Twitter. Someone gets mad at you, they're trying to ratio you or whatever, dogpile you. Cause come on, man, you know how it is. These dumbasses making up all these fancy words, and it's like, well, okay, can't learn a new language in a day, so I can't learn all this weird lingo in 30 seconds that I was talking to you. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Okay, no more dragging this out. I'm done. I'm done here. See the scorpion? Fuck you, scorpion. Oh yeah.